Doom's director Hugo Martin was on the chat with YouTuber UnderTheMayo on a stream, and they were talking about the future of the game and what's to come, and people are saying that this is hinting to 2.0 of the Dark Ages. Now, there's a lot of concern on Reddit where people are talking about the Agadon Hunter and the Mancubus potential changes, and that the gameplay loop will be adjusted from what we know. So many changes. Well, let's get to the truth of that. The general idea is making the Mancubus Stomp Blast not parryable, and also the Agadon Hunter Overhead Swipe to be not parryable and just blockable, to just destroy your shield, and it will, someone's even saying that maybe these big changes they're regretting the whole stand and fight philosophy. Well, Hugo came in and set the record straight. He said, word for word, "For clarity, I did not announce Dark Ages 2.0. Mayo asked me if I'd consider calling the QuakeCon update that, and I understand the confusion and implication that comes with that label. It was just two friends talking in stream. It's not Dark Ages 2.0, it's just our annual QuakeCon update after release that's typically loaded with great free stuff for the game that we are super excited to share. We did the same for Eternal, just supporting the game. 2.0 implies a fundamental change to the game's design, and that is not what we're doing. Additionally, we are not changing the combat loop with the Agadon. It's still stand and fight, just looking at specifically the overhead swipe, which is one melee attack, as not being green. You'd still have to block it and you'll still be safe, it just wouldn't be considered a parry is all. The rest of his melee attacks would be parryable. It worked like that through most of development. We are just working on balance. You will still stand and fight him and counter his attacks just as before. We played with values post-release on Eternal, looking at ammo capacity for some of the heavy weapons in the Dark Ages, addressing any exploits and issues that get reported. Now, to clarify, that's ammo for guns like the Chain Shot and the Rocket Launcher, the Mancubus AoE attack, and now for the Agadon Hunter, they're looking at all the swipes as options. The backhand swipe, for example, could be a better one to be made red, and it would not break your shield. Now, speaking of enemies, I ranked them all hardest to easiest here. Click the video on your screen so you can check it out.